I got together with President Trump about 6 weeks ago or so, Monica, out in Florida, and we had a nice discussion. And we talked about Fed Chairman Powell, who was a Trump appointee, and he was just shaking his head, saying, "Maybe that, Steve, I think that was one of my worst decisions." And I said, "Well, I can't argue with you, Mr. President. I think Powell has done a very poor job in the last 18 months of not seeing the inflation and not doing anything about it." And cancer, you used the term, a cancer cell earlier. Cancer is like a cancer cell. Inflation is like a cancer cell. If you allow it to metastasize and linger, it's going to get bigger. The tumor is going to get bigger and bigger, and that's exactly what's happened with our economy. And now it's going to be painful, very painful, to drain that inflation out of the system. Now, look, I don't buy this argument that a recession is inevitable. I still think we could steer clear of one if we could get the policies right. If Biden were capable of doing, for example, what Bill Clinton did and move more to the middle, to more sensible policies, I think we could avoid a recession. But the combination of Biden's massive trillions of dollars of spending and Powell being so behind the curve in terms of dealing with the inflation has put us in a really precarious spot right now. And I'm very worried about things. I mean, there was just an article in the Wall Street Journal today, Monica, about many major firms are now either calling for a hiring freeze or actually, some layoffs. Now, we do have a strong job market right now, but that could change almost overnight, and I'm worried about it.
Yeah, no, me too. And Steve, we have to leave it there, but I would just say your point about avoiding a recession. There's been zero course corrections, zero from this president and his administration in any direction, not just the economy, but the open border and Afghanistan and so on. So I don't expect that. So just a yes or no, Steve, if there is no course correction, do you expect a recession?
I think it very well could be. And the problem is, Monica, as you just said, Biden is doubling down on those failed policies, and that's the disgrace.